The BJP has taken a step closer towards actualizing its Valley debut bid. Sources telling Times now that after late-night parleys between Ram Madhav and senior PDP leader Muzaffar Beig, a consensus has been arrived on a common minimum program. All modalities of an alliance have been discussed and more or less agreed upon. However, there just remains one stumbling block. Who will be Chief Minister? BJP wants a Jammu Chief Minister. PDP unrelenting on a full 6-year term for Mufti Mohamad Sayeed as the Chief Minister. And we are given to understand that Mr. Mufti Mohamad Sayeed will be making his way to Delhi to discuss and finalize and end this deadlock over who will be Chief Minister with the top brass of the BJP. Mir Farid joins us with more details. So 80% there, the final 20% to be lapsed now?
Well, that seems to be the case. Of course, we know that it was in fact a very tricky situation for the BJP, the PDP, because we have to understand that here are two parties who do not meet ideologically. They are poles apart as far as their ideology is concerned, their view on various issues is concerned. So that is why we saw that the PDP maintained a stony silence for the first 3-4 days. They did not talk, but now we know that their link with BJP, Muzaffar Beig, their senior leader, has met Ram Madhav, who was, of course, in Srinagar since yesterday. He met not only Muzaffar Beig, but also several independents, Sajad Lone, and had a discussion with almost everyone who have their stakes in forming of this next government. But still, while the BJP is still maintaining that everything is in the preliminary stage, our sources tell us that more or less both parties have agreed that they just cannot form a government by remaining adamant on their positions vis-a-vis on the controversial issues like the Armed Forces Special Powers Act or Article 370 and various other issues, which of course form the basics of the politics of both the parties.
Yes.
Now we know BJP is basically on Article 370. They want its abrogation. PDP wants it to strengthen. So they have definitely found a meeting ground as far as those issues are concerned.
है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को लोगों ने ये मैंडेट दिया है कि हम सरकार बनाएं और बीजेपी सरकार बनाएगी। उसकी सारी ऑप्शंस ओपन है, बातचीत हो रही है और केंद्र जो है उसमें सारा जो है मतलब कल जो विधायक दल की बैठक उसमें भी यही मर्ज होके आया कि हमें सरकार बनानी है और बीजेपी का हमने मुख्यमंत्री बनाना है।
तो जैसे वो कहा जा रहा है कि हमारे पास एमएलए की सपोर्ट है, कितने एमएलए की सपोर्ट है आपके पास?
देखिए 25 हमारे हैं और लगभग 30 से 35 तक की तो हमारे पास सपोर्ट है। कुछ इंडिपेंडेंट हैं, बाकी लोग हैं और भी हमारे पास साथ कांटेक्ट में हैं। बाकी लोगों से भी बातचीत हो रही है, जिस प्रकार से टीवी चैनल्स में ये सारी बातें हो रही हैं, तो सारी बातों को एक्सप्लोर किया जा रहा है।
We are at a very preliminary stage of discussions with all the political parties in the valley. We are a major stakeholder in this election. We have a major mandate. So we see it as our responsibility to make sure we give a good stable government. We are exploring all options. Nothing is final yet.
Right, sir. So everyone talks of the ideologies. They say that, of course, we know that on sensitive issues like Article 370, AFSPA and all the sensitive issues that really are in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, your opinions and your ideologies poles apart. But the fact is that we spoke to many PDP leaders also. They say that they can reach a minimum common program where development will be the core issue and all these issues. And you also said that, of course, all the parties will have to take a back foot as far as ideologies are concerned, because here's a time where it's a totally fractured mandate, and to form a government, all these parties will have to come together, be it the PDP, BJP combine, or of course we know that national conference seems to be a remote possibility. Do you think you'll also go with the same thing that these things will have to be kept in the back burner, kind of?
Every party has positions on issues. Right. Just as we have a position on certain issues, PDP has position on certain issues, NC has its own position on issues. But when we decide to work together, right, we have to have a view on how far to go, how far not to go on those issues.